My name is Steven Sindoni. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast of Isreali Mossad Revealed 9/11 Inside Job. In today's program, I will share with you a little-known story that was reported on Wednesday, September 12, 2001, the day after the 9/11 attack on the World Trade Center in New York. The story was reported by columnist Paulo Lima of the Bergen Record in New Jersey. The headline of the story read as follows: 5 men detained as suspected conspirators. About 8 hours after terrorists struck Manhattan's tallest skyscrapers, police in Bergen County detained 5 men who they said were found carrying maps linking them to the blasts. The 5 men who were in a van stopped on Route 3 in East Rutherford, New Jersey around 4:30 p.m. were being questioned by police but had not been charged with any crime late Tuesday. The Bergen County Police Bomb Squad X-rayed packages found inside the van but did not find any explosives, authorities said. However, sources close to the investigation said they found other evidence linking the men to the bombing plot. There are maps of the city in the car with certain places highlighted, the source said. It looks like they knew what was going to happen when they were at Liberty State Park. Sources also said that bomb-sniffing dogs reacted as if they had detected explosives. Although officers were unable to find anything, the FBI seized the van for further testing, authorities said. Sources said the van was stopped as it headed east on Route 3 between the Hackensack River Bridge and the Sheridan Hotel. As a precaution, police shut down Route 3 traffic in both directions after the stop and evacuated a small roadside motel near the Sheridan. Sources close to the investigation said the men said they were Israeli tourists, but police had not been able to confirm their identities. Authorities would not release their names. East Rutherford police stopped the van after the FBI's Newark office broadcast an alert asking surrounding police departments to look for a white Chevrolet van, police said. We got an alert to be on the lookout for a white Chevrolet van with New Jersey registration and writing on the side, said Bergen County Police Chief John Schmidig. 3 individuals were seen celebrating in Liberty State Park after the impact. They said 3 people were jumping up and down. The East Rutherford officers summoned the County Police Bomb Squad, New Jersey State Troopers, and FBI agents who waited alongside the van as prosecutors from the United States Attorney's Office tried to obtain a warrant to search the van late Tuesday, Schmidig said. Sources said the FBI alert, known as a BOLO or BOLO, be on lookout, was sent out at 3:31 p.m. It read, vehicle possibly related to New York terrorist attack, white 2000 Chevrolet van with New Jersey registration with Urban Moving System sign on back, seen at Liberty State Park, Jersey City, New Jersey, at the time of first impact of jetliner into the World Trade Center. 3 individuals with van were seen celebrating after initial impact and subsequent explosion. FBI Newark Field Office requests that, if the van is located, hold for prints and detain individuals. FBI spokeswoman Sandra Carroll declined to comment on the incident late Tuesday. New Jersey State Police Lieutenant Colonel Barry W. Roberson confirmed the traffic stop at a late-night news briefing at State Police headquarters in Trenton. He would not elaborate, however. Business records show the owner is Dominic Sutter of Fairlawn. A woman answered the telephone at Sutter's home, acknowledged he owned the company but refused to comment further. She also declined to identify herself. It was not clear Tuesday whether the van stopped by police is related to Sutter's company. A business traveler staying at the Homestead Studio Suites Hotel said she watched state troopers drive the suspects away in a procession of state trooper cars about 5 p.m. The woman who asked not to be identified said the people detained appeared to be white men, but she could not give more details. About 5:30 p.m., police evacuated the hotel without offering guests any explanation. First they said we could hang out in the lobby, but then they told us we had to leave, the traveler said. At 10 p.m. the hotel guest said she could see at least 2 police officers searching through the van while a crowd of other officers kept their distance. Except for police vehicles and a tow truck, the service road besides Route 3 was empty, she said. Staff writer Wendy Ruderman contributed to this report. Following 9/11, a further 60 Israelis were detained by authorities under the Patriot Anti-Terrorism Act, all for immigration violations. Many of them were active Israeli military intelligence personnel. A number of them failed polygraph examinations when questioned about espionage activity against the United States. The 3 dancing Israelis who were detained at Liberty State Park later appeared on an Israeli talk show and claimed to be documenting the event. CIA agent Robert Bauer confirmed their cameras were set up before the first plane struck. And another group of Israelis were caught with truck bombs around the George Washington Bridge. And a third group of Israelis were caught with a van that had a mural painted on the side literally depicting the 9/11 attack. Despite the weight of evidence implicating them in the attacks, all of the Israeli Mossad agents were sent back to Israel by the orders of Jewish-Israeli dual citizen Michael Chertoff, Attorney General for the Criminal Division of the Justice Department, later appointed Director of Homeland Security. Were the Israeli Mossad responsible for 9/11? Are the Israeli Mossad as ruthless and cunning with the capability to target United States forces and make it look like a Palestinian Arab terrorist attack? Has the 9/11 World Trade Center Commission report left out a great deal of the facts? There appears to be a mound of evidence here to proceed with an investigation into the possible terrorist plot that brought down the World Trade Center on September 11, 2001. We have documented evidence written by columnists Paulo Lima and Wendy Ruderman of the Bergen Record. We even have the statement given by the Bergen County Police Chief, John Shemitic. And there is also the statement given by New Jersey State Police Officer Lieutenant Colonel Barry W. Roberson, made at the Trenton, New Jersey headquarters office. This story has raised many questions that must be answered. I took the first step in my fact-finding mission and called the Bergen Record. I was told by the Human Resource Department that Paulo Lima and Wendy Ruderman no longer worked for the company. Being persistent, I asked the Human Resource Manager if there was anyone else I could talk to. She passed me on to someone who worked in the newsroom. I was then told that Paulo Lima had left the Bergen Record 2 years ago, and Wendy Ruderman had left last year. I then called the Bergen County Police Department and found out that John Shemitic had retired in June. I was, however, able to contact Barry Roberson and was informed that the arrest did happen of the 3 individuals in Liberty State Park, but nothing came of it. Was 9/11 an inside job? Were the Israeli Mossad responsible for bringing down the World Trade Center towers? We may never know the answer. Thank you for listening to Israeli Mossad Revealed 9/11 Inside Job.